Welcome to Prep Beat. This is Thomas Lawrence. I'm TJ Holmes. Today we're previewing the Foothill High Cougars football season. And Thomas, Footill's coming off back-to-back Northern Section Division I championship final bursts. You know, they lost to Paradise both times the last 2 years. So, you know, not quite the outcome they've wanted, but they've gotten 10 wins both seasons. They lost a couple of playmakers in Tucker Wilson, quarterback, two-way star Tucker Wilson, Tevin Slayton as well, with some key members on their defense. One thing they do have coming back, though, they have weapons. They have, you know, a great tandem of wide receivers. They have Cooper Janisevskis, or Cooper J as people call him. Then you have Davis Kaplan, who can run the fly and, you know, catch some balls out, you know, as well. And then you look at Eli Putnam, and he's just an athletic freak of nature. You know, so if you get these three guys into this three-wide set, you know, they could really do some damage through the air. But it's just a matter of, my question is, are they going to be able to get these guys the ball?
Yeah, I mean, that's a big question for Foothill. They have junior Ryan Pollard coming in, someone Coach Brian Hamilton is happy with so far throughout the summer and camp, but he has yet to take a snap at the varsity level. And, you know, you talked about Tucker Wilson, a great dual threat quarterback, so big shoes to fill for Pollard. They also got a new featured tailback in Jacob Shaddix back there, transferring from Idaho. He's filling in for Tevin Slayton, another big threat for Foothill. But what makes Brian Hamilton comfortable with all that is a big line coming back. You know, they got Corey Camersgaard, Ryan King, Steven Trujillo, Willie Mitchell, who's a two-way star, and a hefty line that, you know, averages about 300 pounds or close to it there. And, you know, that's something that really helps Brian Hamilton sleep easy at night.
We want to defend our EAL title. We want to obviously extend our playoff streak, but first things first, we want to make sure that we're ready to play August 31st, and we're excited. We're excited about the number of kids we have out in our program. We're excited about our preseason schedule. And we're excited about the opportunity to compete, which I think is one of the best leagues and best conferences in Northern California. So that's where we're at, and we're excited about it.
And like Brian Hamilton was saying, is they are excited. You know, they do have to replace some key members on this defense in their 3-5 scheme. You know, they don't really have this stud linebacker, the stud defender, you know, like the Mitchell McCarthy, Josh Latham, you know, Addison Gilman, like they've had in the past. You mean Tucker Wilson in the backfield, in the defensive backfield as well. You know, but what they do have coming back, they have Austin Gardner, who's going to play some outside linebacker for him. You know, this team really thrives off his energy. That's what he brings to the table, is that his intensity level is going to pump everyone up. Then you have Willie Mitchell, who is going to be a junior, had a little over 7 sacks last year. An awesome player at the end, you know, so he's going to disrupt some offenses. It's really going to come down to those two on defense to really set the tone for this unit, and, you know, that could be tough. You know, they're going to have to really pick it up as it's kind of coming along.
Yeah, and they have to pick it up right away. They open up on August 31st against Reed, which is the large school's runner-up for Nevada last year. Then they go down to the Sacramento area. They play Placer, you know, another state-ranked team, and that's all before their, you know, really tough EAL schedule.
Yeah, I mean, looking at the EAL schedule, I mean, they're hosting Shasta, who, you know, the last couple of years during the regular season, they were really close games. I mean, 2 points last year, 1 point the year before on the late fourth quarter comeback for them. So their last two meetings were decided by 3 points. Then you look at, they go to Paradise and to Enterprise. You know, those are really tough teams. Those are the top two teams in D1 to the media poll, you know, that just got released as well. Then they host Chico, and that could be a wild one because last year they had a big statement 51-20 win at Chico last year. So Chico might have some revenge for that, but it could really come down to, you know, this gauntlet of the EAL. They're really going to have to see where they're going to be sitting when they're coming out. Well, that's going to do it for Foothill High Cougars, and make sure you check out prepbeat.com for anything high school sports, videos, stories, and scores.